I'm not big on the rankings. I don't care about the rankings. That doesn't concern me, okay? Obviously, Orange Lutheran ended up the #1 team in the state last year, and they had a loss in their regular season. So who cares about the rankings? What you care about is trying to stay in control of your destiny and stay in a situation where you're undefeated and you're the league champion, because the Trinity League Championship is something that, you know, both schools want very dearly. I think psychologically they're sitting in a pretty good spot because, you know, they've tasted the bitter pill of defeat. We haven't tasted that yet, and not that I'm, you know, wanting us to have to. But, you know, there's two things when you talk about that. One, it's, you know, it kind of wakes you up, kind of a tough way to wake you up. And secondly, you know, they know that you can't go 0-2 in the Trinity League. That's going to spell a lot of problems for you in the future as far as playoffs and things like that go. You know, this is a must-win game for Orange Lutheran. Flip it around for us, you know, it's my responsibility to make sure that we're not full of ourselves. You know, I think we've had a good week of practice. I think we've, you know, got our edge back. But all that'll, you know, that'll come to volition at 7:30 in between the lines. You know, they're a very physical club. We have to get physical with them. Very impressed, obviously, with their offensive line. You know, Ailes is Ailes. I mean, everything that's been written about him is true, and then some. USC has a great player in him. You know, their running game, and they can feature 3 or 4 different kids. You know, so you got all kinds of things. You got a power runner, you got a quick runner. You know, our linebackers are going to have to come up big in this football game, and we're going to depend a lot on them, and hopefully my defensive line can match up to their offensive line. I've said it a million times, I'll say it again. We're going to ride Barkley's right arm. That's what we do. We're going to mix it up. We're going to try to keep them off balance. You know, their strength, I believe, is their defense. They have, 9 of 11 players returning. They're very physical defense, and they can run. You know, we'll earn everything we get, whether it's through the air or whether sliding the run package at them. You know, it's very simple. You know, they're going to try to control the football on offense, keep our offense off the field. If we turn the football over, we're going to get in trouble. You know what a game like this, though, comes down to? Who's the unknown players that win it for you? You know, are their unknown players better than my unknown players? Are their steady Eddies better than my steady Eddies? That's what it comes down to. And then there's special teams. Something good has to happen out of special teams. Hopefully it happens for Modern Day. I mean, this place is going to be rocking tomorrow night. This is why you coach high school football, to get yourself involved in games like this. We respect their program. I hope they respect us. I truly believe they do. Let the boys decide it, and we'll do some dancing. We'll do something, okay? What I really want to do is the pride drill.
Exactly.